Hey y'all, it's Christy. Happy Wednesday. So many of you might know that I am a certified health coach with Faster Way to Fat Loss. And many of you might not know that. And one of the things that has been just burning in my mind recently is how much we own the mindset of all or nothing. And so I want to talk about that today. And I'm going to be doing a lot of talking about this over the next several weeks, mainly because I feel like the all or nothing mentality sets us up for failure, like immediately. And why does it do that? It does that because we feel like if we can't be all in at whatever thing it is, then we're just not going to do anything. And then in turn, what does that mean? It means nothing changes in our lives. Nothing improves, nothing gets better, we don't make progress, and then what happens? We start to think, gosh, I'm worthless. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. I can't do what she's doing, or I don't know how to do that or this. So we're going to talk about that. And I'm going to give you 7 tips today on how to release the all or nothing mindset. Okay? Now, when we talk about this, it can fit into any category. It can fit into your health and fitness. It can fit into your spiritual walk. It can fit into parenting, your business, volunteering. You name it, you can apply the all or nothing mindset, okay? And as the weeks progress, I'm going to dig deeper into each of those categories because there is a lot of meat to unpack there. So the first step in releasing the all or nothing mindset is just start. Just start. Don't expect to, know all the things day one. But get up and decide, you know what? I want to improve in this area of my life. And I'm going to just start. And I'm going to let it unfold as it does. All right? That is step number 1. Step number 2. Celebrate every step. Y'all, I talk about progress matters a lot. That's like one of my business's big mottos, right? Every step we take is progress and it matters. And I believe that wholeheartedly. And I believe that every step we take should be celebrated. It doesn't matter how tiny it is. It doesn't matter how big it is. It matters that you take note that you are achieving progress, that you are making efforts to improve and to live your best life. So tip number 2, celebrate every step. Tip number 3, y'all, this is a big one. No comparison. None. Okay, so in my health groups that are going on right now, I get this comment often, and it's usually in private messages, and I will have a client say, man, I'm just feeling so, down on myself because I'm not doing the way that the rest of the group is doing, or I'm not as good as so-and-so is at tracking my meals or getting my workouts in. And y'all, what does this do? It deflates our mindset. It deflates us. It makes us feel unworthy. And I can't say this enough. We have got to stop looking right and left. We have got to look up and ask God to center us in our efforts for our life, not what everybody else is doing. It doesn't matter the progress she's making or he's making. It matters, are you showing up in your life? What are you doing in your life to feel better, do better, be better, all the things? So please, please, please don't compare. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4, let go of perfect. Holy smokes, y'all, let go of perfect. There is no perfect. We're not supposed to be perfect. And if we can let go of that mindset and that, what am I trying to say? Like that level, like if we can let go of that and quit trying to attain something that is unattainable and actually embrace our mess, embrace the imperfections as we trip forward into making our lives better, oh my gosh, it's freeing. It's not supposed to be perfect. So let's talk about working out, for example. If you are starting a workout program and you push play on day one and you're like, I can't do what she's doing, the full out level, right? But there's a modifier in the back and you can follow the modifier. But in your brain, you say, well, but I can't do it perfectly. I have to modify, which means I'm not doing it well and I'm not doing it right. So therefore, I'm just going to quit because I can't do it. No, don't do that. Y'all, there is no perfection. There is no perfection, just progress. So tip number 4, let go of perfection. Tip number 5, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. You know, one of my very best friend's husbands said this to me years ago. We were talking about my children. I was frustrated with one of my sons and I was feeling less than. I was really beating myself up. And he looked at me and he said, Christy, you've got to give yourself grace. And y'all, that pulled at my heartstrings so much. And I work to apply that in every aspect of my life. And I think it's very applicable here. When we're trying to release the all or nothing mindset, give yourself grace. Seriously. If you're trying and you're making strides, that's what matters. So when we let go of the perfection, we've got to give ourselves grace, right? Because it's not going to be perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect. So when we feel like we're tripping up or we feel like we're not doing right, we need to go, oh, nope. I'm going to give myself grace because you know what? I'm showing up. I'm trying, right? That is where the magic happens. That is what matters. So give yourself grace. Tip number 5. Tip number 6, y'all, this is huge. Surround yourself with people who will support you, who have your very best interests at heart, who will cheer you on, who will hold you accountable in love and in encouragement, right? That is one of the things that, oh my word, y'all, like I know God gave me a gift of encouragement and I'm finally stepping out in full 100% fashion in that realm. As a health coach, that is one of my biggest things I work so hard to give my clients. I want them to feel encouraged and supported and loved and seen. And I want to hold them accountable. So if they say to me, Christy, I need this in my life to improve my health, then you know what? I'm going to show up every day and I'm going to check in personally with them once a week. How are you doing? What can I do to help you? Don't sell yourself short. Don't walk away from this. Don't worry about all the things. Like we go through all of this. Just start. Let go of perfection. Give yourself grace, right? Y'all, it's a beautiful thing when you can surround yourself with people who've got your back. And it will motivate you to propel forward, to keep going. If you've got people in your life that are tearing you down, who aren't really on your side, who are negative Nellies, who kind of join you in your pity party when you're having it, you might want to rethink who your core people are that you want to surround you. It matters so much. Okay, you gotta have those people who will be your cheerleaders and your encourager. All right, tip number 7. Don't quit. It's simple. Don't quit. Don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on being your best. Don't quit on what you want to achieve. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna always be easy. You're gonna stumble. You're gonna fall. Guess what? You're gonna get back up. Just like you tell your children, get back up. How many times have our children fallen? How many times have they failed in a sports game or at school or whatever? And we say to them, don't worry, just keep going, don't quit. I'm telling you that. Tip number 7 of releasing the all or nothing mentality and mindset is just don't quit. Don't quit. You can decide to make progress in your life, and it's one step at a time. It's not going to be perfect. You got to give yourself grace. You got to embrace the process. You've got to be encouraged, and you've got to keep going. You're given one life, right? We're here and we got one life, one chance at this. And if we quit, then we're not living to our full potential. We're not putting our best foot forward. We're not being our best. And what does that really do to us? It really does make us feel bad inside, whether we want to acknowledge it or not, right? So don't quit. All right? Please don't quit. So this is my challenge for you today and whenever you hear this. When you think about being all in or not doing anything because you think that's the line in the sand, I've either got to do it all the way or not at all. I want you to release that. I want you to think about these 7 tips, which were just start, celebrate every step, no comparison, let go of perfect, okay? Give yourself grace. Surround yourself with people who will encourage you and support you and love you and hold you accountable. And don't quit. Y'all, please don't quit. You're worth it. You're so worth it. All right, so stay tuned. We're going to be unpacking more details in specific areas of our lives, okay, over the next few weeks. This is something that's just just been laid on my heart. God's like, you need to talk about this. People need to hear this message, so we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to love you and encourage you and be here for you. And if you tell me, Christy, I need help with this, or I need you to hold me accountable with this, I am your girl. I will be there for you every step of the way. Never forget that. You're worth it. Your life is worth it. Progress matters. Now, take all of this, digest it. Have an amazing day and be blessed, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.